George, about the egg episode in Sydney.
Yeah, we heard they'd been throwing eggs at somebody, and when we got on stage there were remains of eggs around, and all the way through the act I was ducking and looking around to see if there was anybody throwing them at us, but as luck would have it, they didn't.
George, jelly babies have been thrown again, and does this worry you?
Yeah, I don't like them at all, because they're so dangerous when they come in big numbers like it does at a show of that size. If you get one in your eye, you're just blind, aren't you, for life?
Now you're in New Zealand, what are you looking forward to seeing?
I don't know. Have a look at a couple of Maoris, I suppose.
Anybody told you about these tikis that you have souvenirs of?
Well, we saw some in Tahiti, the Tiki gods, and I don't know if these are going to be the same. Actually, John and I ordered 2 6-foot-high Tiki gods made out of wood, 2 each.
How are you going to get them home?
Well, we ordered them in Tahiti and asked some fella to post them.
John, you're looking forward to seeing your Aunt Mimi again?
Yes, I don't know whether I'll see her on this trip because the place she's staying at, she said, is miles away.
Will she be going back with you?
I don't think from this trip, no, we're joining her at Sydney, you know, or Eric or Dave, somewhere like that.
John, what's your reaction to the Australian trip?
It was marvellous. Well worth the trip, and we hope to come back.
What about... correct. What about the circular stage at Sydney Stadium?
Well, it was a bit off-putting the first half of the first night. You know, you don't know what's happening. You keep going one way and then going there, but you get used to it after a couple of days.
Instrument?
Ringo, we see that Jimmy Nichols had a lucky break back home. What do you think about that?
Well, he's having quite a few lucky breaks. All the best to him. Good old Jimmy.
So what do you think about this KIWI that's been given to you?
What KIWI? That thing they gave you when we got on the plane. That big monster. Marvellous.
That's a KIWI. That's a nearly extinct New Zealand bird.
Well, they're not that big, really, are they?
No, they're about 10 inches tall.
Oh, well, this is about 3 foot. I knew it was a KIWI because it started polishing my shoes.
Paul singing in back.
Yeah, that's Paul singing at the back.
And, well, now, you know about the tikis, these traditional symbols.
Yeah, we've got one, actually, but it's a dirty load of cheats because they're only made of plastic. I want a real one.
You going to buy one?
Well, I suppose so, if no one gives me one.
What do you think of the beautiful scenery of New Zealand?
Mountains look all right. Looks like the moon.
What's that, John?
Looks like the moon from here.
Hey, listen, what about the egg throwing at Sydney Stadium?
Well, nobody threw any at us, I don't think. Oh, yeah, tried them first. Yeah. One night, somebody threw one at us. We didn't know, actually, till we got off. There was a bit of egg on my trousers. But they stopped throwing them by the time we got on. Anyway, we had people posted, so as soon as they threw them, we were going to get them dragged on stage and smash eggs all over the place, all over them.
Now, Paul, you were given a KIWI, a very large one. How do you feel about it?
Was it a KIWI or an emu or what?
That was a KIWI. That was what you wanted to see. Yes,
true. Well, I've seen it now. We're going to take it around with us, you know, in New Zealand. I love those big things.
What about the tikis? They told you all about tikis?
Yeah, something, little gods, aren't they? Very nice. Not as good as that kangaroo you gave me, though.
Thank you. What about Sydney? Did you like the reception?
I loved it. Knocked out completely.